Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Matty and welcome back to this new channel I have started. It is really great to have you here and I hope you enjoy this video and some of the past videos and everything else I plan to share here. So last week I got out of the city and I headed down about 3 hours out of Perth, which is the city I'm based in, and I headed down to a small country town called Yallingup and I spent some time there hiking, exploring, and really just wanted to get out of the city. We've not really been on lockdown here, which is fortunate enough, but I've been real hesitant to go out and travel. So that was the purpose, and I thought I'd bring you along to show the photos I got. So this trip did unfortunately have a few hiccups that I had to manage. The biggest one would be that the fact that the video from the second day is lost. So unfortunately, the only footage I have from that second day is a bunch of iPhone clips and stuff I took for Instagram. But fortunately, the photos did survive this ordeal and I'm happy to share them with you too. The other bad thing that went down was that I did shoot a roll of film that turned out blank. And finally, to cap it off, the lighting on the first night wasn't spectacular either, so it wasn't the smoothest of journeys, but it was a journey no matter what, and I still really enjoyed being there, and I'm really keen to share the photos from the days. So I shot this whole trip on three main cameras. It was the Sony A7III, which is what I'm shooting on right now, my little Fuji X100F, which I absolutely love, and the roll of film that has been subsequently lost on my dad's Canon AV-1. On my first day, I left home at about 10 AM and I made the drive down to a country town called Yallingup. Yallingup is a town about 3 hours out of Perth. It is where the rich and elite own homes and where the photographers of the bunch go and photograph the coast. It's a really pretty place in WA and it's somewhere that I don't usually go purely because I haven't really been here, but now that we're kind of locked down, this is a great location that kind of fits my style and what I wanted to experiment with the shots I was after. I first headed to this place called Smith Beach, and here I did some hiking around the trails surrounding the beach, as well as like on the sand and just kind of exploring and driving around. I then tried to film this little talking head piece where I kind of explained where I was and the surroundings and the plan, but that didn't go so great because the wind from the afternoon was just blistering and you can't really hear a thing. So after this failed attempt, I got my pack sorted, I got some snacks ready, changed my shoes, and just made my way to the trailhead of what this hike is called. I think it's called Smith Point. And I didn't know that at the time, but yeah, I worked that out afterwards. So sorry again for the wind. I'll try to talk a bit louder. We've just set up here with this lovely little landscape in front of us. We've got this two other cameras. And that is the trail we are walking down. Sorry for just staring at my shoes. I'm wearing Blundstones and shorts, which is a crime, I know. But yeah, I'm not sure what this is called, but it looks dope. We've got the water over there. And yeah, we're gonna keep heading up and hopefully, you know, the sun stays out for us. As I continued on, I then found this awesome cliff which kind of caved in. It was a really good vantage point to see where I was going, and where I wanted to go. Here I did decide to keep going up because the trail continued around the cliff and I thought it might be a higher point which might get a better view of the actual ocean.
So I just recorded a little bit of me chatting. I'm not sure if it's going to make the cut because I don't know how I'm sounding out here, but decision is to keep going up. So that was a cliff in there and that looked like murder, so we're going to keep going up along the trail and see if that thing's going to lead us anywhere.
Once I got to the highest point of this hike, I just perched up and set my tripod up and got a few still videos as well as experimenting with different compositions. So the light was looking quite good in the complete opposite direction of where I had walked from, which is always the case. So I did a bit of repositioning and cropped in quite a lot to get a few frames of the coastline in the distance. Sadly, after about 20 minutes, it became quite clear that there wasn't going to be this cashy sunset that I was hoping for. This massive cloud had come in and really blocked off the horizon as well as the sun, which was really annoying. So I decided to just sit down, have some snacks, and kind of wait and see that if it did perch up at the end. Sadly, this didn't happen, and so I then decided to head back down the trail and try and capture a few more little photos on the way back down just as the sun had set. So after I got back to the car, it was quite clear that I was stoked from the start of this trip. I was like all on my own, I had just done a hike, I just got some photos, so I was really buzzing for day 2. But sadly, day 2 was spoiled by the fact that I did lose a lot of the video footage. I don't know what happened, but we don't have any to, I don't have any to share with you today. So I do have some iPhone footage that was captured at this place called Injidup, I think. And here it is, the light was gorgeous and I did get some really great photos which I'm stoked to have. Again, it was a shame about the lost video that I was hoping to share with you guys here today, but the photos did last and that was the important part. So aside from the empty roll of film that I kind of emptied in that location, it really was a success. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed watching me on my journey and seeing the photos I captured. I get a lot of value looking at other photographers on their trips and seeing how the images they produced came from. So that was the goal with this video and hopefully the goal of the videos I'm going to be sharing in the future. It would be so great if you would consider subscribing or sharing or whatever you do with YouTube videos, because I think the last few videos have had around 20 views. So if we could get that up, get more people seeing, that would be fantastic. If you want to see more of my work, you can follow me on Instagram, you can reach out on my website, you can find me here, wherever you want. It's just great connecting with more photographers, so it'd be awesome if you did reach out if you were interested. I'll leave a link for everything else below, guys, but otherwise, hope you have a great week and I look forward to seeing you next time.